Hello, everyone. Wall Kill Bethelite here. And you deserve to have therapy and anything else provided to you that could help because we have survived one of the worst cults as far as long term damage that exists that I'm aware of. It's similar to being in a car wreck. You're in a car wreck. Your car is completely totaled. Uh, People get there, and do you need a ride to the hospital? You're going to get checked out? No, I'll figure it out myself. Right? Most of us would go and get checked out because we've been through a traumatic experience, and there's benefit in having a professional assist you. It's the same with coming out of not just a cult, but a cult that has caused people to give up on getting married, uh, give up on having children, give up on having careers, do things, make decisions that have long-reaching, damaging effects. A cult that has caused your family to either not speak to you or oftentimes only speak to you based off of where you stand with the cult. Everyone deserves love within their family, within their friends. Most of us did not get that the way we should have. So there's nothing wrong with getting therapy. We deserve therapy. If anybody is out having therapy, having someone to talk to work through problems, we deserve it. So therapy is not a dirty word. Therapy is not something negative. Therapy does not mean you're crazy. Far from it. Therapy means you're taking steps, rather, to take care of your mental health and stability. I've said before, and it still stands, that anyone calling me what we discuss is confidential. It's been that way for years and continues to be that way. None of your personal business, no one's personal information gets out. The thing is I'm not a licensed therapist. You're just having a discussion with me. That doesn't necessarily mean if you have a discussion with me on various issues going on in your family, various issues you may be facing, it doesn't mean that someone else could benefit you, someone trained, someone licensed. It doesn't mean that you couldn't benefit from a licensed professional. If I could benefit from something, well, hey, I'm all for it if it helps me. So I'm all for helping people get therapy. Most times your insurance will help cover the cost, if not cover the complete cost. Could you imagine having insurance that completely covers therapy and not knowing it? You could have had therapy all these years and not knowing it. These are things to look into and things that I'd like to help people look into. So maybe you feel embarrassed to call your HR and ask about therapy. Maybe you feel embarrassed to call the therapist themselves and ask about therapy. Well, I can help with that. If it is possible, You could call me, and of course, if you call me and say, hey, I want therapy and I need, a little push to go and get it. This information isn't going out. No one's, other than who you tell that you're getting therapy, nobody's going to know that you're getting therapy. Nobody other than who you tell is going to know you're getting therapy. So if you just need help calling them, maybe you feel embarrassed, I'll get on the phone with you. We'll call them and say, hey, and I'll explain to them. We've been through this traumatic, emotional, traumatizing experience, and we want to see if therapy will benefit us. What do you have to offer? Maybe going to therapy once a month and being able to talk to a professional, get everything off your chest for that session, for that month, could benefit you greatly. It could. We all deserve to live our best life. If something can benefit us and help us live a better life, we are entitled to it. Don't wait 10 years, 15 years, and allow trauma to grow when we could get therapy now. Again, the number to call and speak to me is 937-789-4029. We can talk about anything. It's confidential, but I'm not a therapist though. So talking to me may not be as beneficial as talking to a therapist, but I could assist in that. You talking to me and saying, hey, therapy sounds good, doesn't get out to anybody. Nobody's going to know that you spoke to me and wanted therapy. If you set up a session for therapy, no one's going to know but you and the therapist and whoever else you told, because I'm not giving out any information in regards to any phone call that I receive. It's not that I'm a licensed professional. It's just my character. I'm not going to do something like that. So if you need help with someone saying, hey, I need somebody to take my hand and get me on the phone with a therapist and get this session set up, call 937-789-4029. There's nothing wrong with talking about anger. There's nothing wrong with talking about depression. There is nothing wrong with talking about sex or maybe an issue in regards to sex. To my knowledge, that's what these professionals are here for. There's nothing wrong with any of that, but we want to get assistance with it. Just like there's nothing wrong with talking about having a headache, having a fever, having a stomach ache. There's nothing wrong with talking about any of those things as long as we go and get some medicine, as long as we go and see a doctor, as long as we do something about it. Don't feel embarrassed if there's an issue sexually. Don't feel embarrassed if there's an issue with anger, with depression. It's okay as long as we are doing something to help ourselves in a healthy way, right? Don't let those things fester. So we have been through more than your average person who actually goes to therapy in many cases. We've been through more than the people that's in the therapy session. We deserve to be in there too. Nothing wrong with therapy. Comment down below. I'm not going to make this very long. Let me know if you want help. Maybe you're embarrassed or something. If you want somebody to talk for you, let me know and we'll get you set up for therapy. You can text the number. I do work, so I won't be able to answer the phone all the time, but I'll try to get back to you when I can. X Wall Kill Beth Light signing out.